Right, so we're going to talk about a corner kick tactic today. So it's an attacking corner, so as you can see, you're all laid out in the positions you're normally playing. So Andre, you're on the corner. Dara, you're the number 6. Emer's 10. Daniel is 7. Ben is 9. And Timmy is number 5 here. So I'm just going to play through the tactic here, and then we'll talk through it. Okay, so as you can see there, the 4 in the middle are the ones there. At the end you can see there's 4 options, but for the sake of this tactic, the option is only going to be number 9. Okay, so what can you see from that? What are we trying to achieve by this corner?
Create space.
Yeah. Anything else?
A lot of movement.
Yeah. And we're trying to
Score.
confuse score.
Score
Yeah.
a goal.
That's exactly what you're doing. Right, so we're just going to take you through. So I'm going to hand you out with the framework here. So I'm just going to hand it out. We're going to start with Andre. Start there. All right, so Andre, what is your role in this tactic?
Take the corner.
Yep, and who are you aiming for?
Ben on the penalty spot.
All right, so pass it that way. Emer, who are you?
Number 10.
You're number 10. Where's your start position?
Kind of the edge of the 18-yard box in the centre.
Right, and what do you think your role is? Where is your run?
It's just straight ahead and towards goals.
Yeah.
So
Right,
small
pass it
box.
down a bit. So Daniel, where is your start position?
The left side of the D.
Yeah, okay. Dara, where's your start position?
The right side of the D.
Yeah, and Ben?
At the back of Daniel. On the left side of the D as well, nearly at the corner of the box.
Okay, and Timmy, what do you think your role is here from the framework? You can see it there.
I'm there to stand in front of the goalkeeper to put the keeper off and distract him from
Exactly.
the ball.
Exactly. Right, so we're going to talk through the tactic a bit, and then you're going to show me your run, so just pay attention, right? So we're going to start off with Dara here. So as you can see from this, it says that your run is just straight across like that, but that's not what we want you to do basically. So I'm going to show you here. So your run is going to be looping around the back and coming in towards the back post. Right, so the coach now wouldn't show you that, but once the ball is kicked, you're making that loop and run around and into the back post. Okay? So why do we think that's important? Why are we doing that? Why is he making that loop and run?
It's to create space and take players out of position so that when 7 runs in, he's alone.
Exactly. Yep. Then, right. So I'm just gonna give you that. You just show me your run. Just move it. Show me your run around there. Perfect. Brilliant. Yep. Who's next there? 10 is Emer. So you're gonna show me your run. Yeah. Why do we think Emer's running there? Any ideas?
Make space for Ben.
Yeah. As well as if Ben gets the ball,
Pulling
and
the defender out of the way.
pulling the defender, yeah. And if she's moving in there, and she's probably 3 or 4 yards away from Ben, what else can Emer do in this situation?
Ben can pass Emer and Emer can score.
Or
Or
Ben,
a rebound.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ben could completely miss it, and Emer
Emer's there
could
to collect it.
exactly, yeah. Daniel, do you want to show me your run there? Perfect. Again, what is he doing? What's his role in this?
Distracting the defenders
Yeah.
and making space for Ben.
Exactly, yeah. Also, if Andre, why else could Daniel be here?
For a front post ball.
Yeah, well, Ben is our option here,
If the
but
ball drops short.
exactly, yeah. If the delivery doesn't go in far enough, Daniel can get that there as well. Yeah. Ben, do you want to just show me your run? So just pass the iPad around. There you go. Yeah, perfect. So Ben, as I said, is our option here. So that's where Andre is going to be aiming. So I'll take that. Timmy, what do you think your role is here?
I
As
just
you
follow
said.
the keeper and press the keeper and just distract them from what's going on around them.
So what else? Anybody else have any reasons why Timmy would stand in front of the keeper?
If the ball drops in and around, the keeper just
Yeah.
Score.
score.
And also, If she's in front of the keeper, what is she doing?
Blocking the sight.
He can't see anything. And that's exactly why you have a player there. So you're standing in front of the keeper's behind you. If you're moving with the keeper, he can't see where the ball is coming. He can't see the runs being made. So we're just gonna go back. Alright, so I'm just gonna play it through once more. Just keep an eye on your players and know where you are. So as you can see from that at the end, there is 4 options for this tactic. But for the sake of our next match, we're just going to use Ben. Yeah. So what else do we think is important in this?
Communication.
Communication between who?
Everyone.
Everyone. Yeah. So how is Dara going to know when to run? What do we think we could incorporate into this tactic? Signal, exactly. So Andre, do you have any ideas of what you could use?
Put my hand up in the air when I drop. That's when the move happens.
Yeah, so Andre's going to place the ball down, take his steps back, his hand goes up. Once that hand goes down, he's going to start making his run. So that's the signal for Dara to start making his run, because he's going to be the one in front. As you can see, they're all lined up together, nice and compact, so that the defenders are all either standing near enough beside you or they're stepping back off you, so they know you're going to make some sort of a run. So when Andre puts his hand down, that's Dara's cue to move. Is there anything else we can do in there? In the 4?
I can start the movement of the players by shouting a code.
Yeah, so we can pick a code, we can pick a number, we can pick anything, we can pick a code word. Any ideas?
We use 2.
Yeah, could use the number 2. So we say this is so we're gonna, as we've already talked about some tactics about corners, so this can be our second tactic. So once Andre puts his hand down, Dara says tactic number 2. Everybody makes their runs according to this tactic. So as you can see from these, they look a bit too far away from each other. So what happens if our players are like that? What does that allow the defenders to do?
Mark them.
Exactly. So if we stand like that, touch tight, so we're literally touch tight, what is that going to do when we make our runs?
They don't know who to follow.
Exactly. So if they do man marking, they're literally standing on you. That's their responsibility as that player. They do zonal marking. It makes it a bit easier for them, but you're still making. Dara is going to be the one that's distracting everyone because he's doing that run around the back. So the defender that's supposed to be here beside Dara is going to think, oh, where's my player going? He's going right around the loop. So we're going to do a walkthrough, and then we're going to go into a bit more match pace, just so we can all get used to the tactic. So. So right, we're going to walk in now, get into positions.
Execution of delivery.
How do you think that went?
Good.
Great.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
I think.
Anything do you think we can improve on in just what we did there?
Score.
Yeah, score.
A bit more
Sorry.
communication.
Yeah, so it was a bit quiet, but I think that's very easy to improve on. Is there anything else with regards to this actual tactic that we think we could change?
Alternative scoring options.
Yeah, so I'll just play this again. So as you can see from the end, so this one, we do have the option. We do have 4 options there. But what I haven't marked here, what else is an option?
Me, number 5.
There's no reason why, if Andre's a left footer, so that you can very easily swing that in, and Timmy can, she's right in front of the keeper, so the keeper's not going to save it if she's there.
If people keep making the run, they're going to automatically assume you're going to fire it into the back of the box rather than to me at the front.
Yeah.
But we decide that on.
Yeah, we can decide that. It
Yeah.
just depends on the day of the match.
Yeah.
So for a match on Sunday, we can try this tactic and try it with Ben as the option. But as you can see from the end, there are 4 options included in that. So what else do we think is very important in this tactic? We've already said it.
Communication.
Communication. What else?
Visual cues from Andre.
Cues, yeah, and the cue from Dara as well
Yeah.
to say we're doing this tactic. What with regards to Dara's run, is there any way we can help his run?
Emer could block the defender that's going to follow Dara.
Yeah, so the way Emer goes, so Dara makes, as we talked about, Dara makes that loop and run around the back. So Emer is going to be, as you can see, her run is just a straight run.
Or step out to the right, kind of.
You could, yeah, even if, so when Dara takes a little step forward and then turns, his defender is going to step forward with him, Emer, and then once he makes that run, he's going to try and backtrack towards the back post where he's going. So all you have to do is just stand through. So you could delay your run by even a couple of seconds, and you could win that there. So, what do we think? Anything else? Have any questions?
Daniel could make that front post run more exaggerated, so like pretending for a short ball maybe.
Do you want to show me on that?
So
So we have different options.
yeah, so when Dara makes his loop and Emer's doing the block and then Emer comes in,
Yeah.
rather than Daniel just going there, he could
Okay.
really drag an extra defender into here
Yeah,
and then with Ben thundering in at the back.
yeah, that's very good. Yeah, it's a different option. He could make that the run a bit more exaggerated, but the reason for this tactic, so the reason why he was there making that front post run was, as we've seen from when we did the tactic, just because of where we were, maybe the surface, the ball wasn't exactly going over Daniel. He's tall lad, but it wasn't going over him all the time to get into Ben. So that's why he was there as an option, so that if the ball does fall short, as Timmy has said, he can catch that ball. If it comes to it, he could even pass it into Daniel. You
Yeah.
could pass him. He'll pass it back out, and the run is they're still there. Yeah. So anything else? No. Well done. So the tactic I just performed was the corner kick tactic. So within this tactic I had 4 options that you can see at the end of the coach note. So the way I had it laid out was I had one player on keeper, someone was obviously taking the corner, and then I had 4 options on the edge of the box, at the edge of the 18-yard box. So the main tactic, or the main option for this tactic was number 9, which ends up being at the penalty spot. So the number 6 was run was a step forward question.